Okay. 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 Can anyone tell me from your end what is requirement gathering and why it is important for us? Sagar,
Uh,
Sagar,
Generally, yes, yes.
yeah, tell.
We do this requirement gathering using elicitation techniques, like we discussed yesterday, by
Okay.
conducting some interviews, surveys.
Okay. What about Shubha? What is according to you
Yeah.
requirement gathering?
So, so we do requirement gathering to understand customers, basically their goal from the project
Okay.
or the product they are building, the problem they are trying to solve. So the requirement gathering helps us to understand the features
Mm-hmm.
or the characteristics of the product, or which will help them eventually to solve the problem.
Very good. I appreciate for that. Okay. What according to you, Rashekar?
I
Requirement
can say
gathering.
that yes, I can say that with the help of that one only, we can understand the all the needs of a stakeholder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you, all three of you. Monashita, according to
Huh?
you, what is requirement gathering?
Uh, to understand and t-
Mm-hmm.
to understand what the stakeholder needs exactly is requirement gathering
Okay.
in
Yeah.
features.
Yes. All four of you, absolutely correct. I agree. Okay. Requirement gathering is very essential because it is helps to understand to identify the business goal. Business goal. Okay. It helps us to understand the business goal, end user point of view. Everything we will come to know by this requirement gathering. So, okay. I told you product owner scenario. I'm going to teach you. So, first of all, uh, before any project starts, it will be classified into three types. Okay. One second. One is epic. Sorry, already. Okay. One is epic. Second one is feature. Third one is user story. Okay. Just pay attention before any project, not only in the uh, business analyst perspective, any software industry, any data analyst, or it could be developer, anyone. Just their perspective, I'm saying any software project will start with the defining epic. Epic means high level goal. Features means uh, part of features, part of epics. Okay. User story means small piece of
A piece of yes,
yeah, small piece of features.
exactly.
So epic is called to high level goal. Just pay attention. Uh, Understand, okay. Just understand. I will let you know what is epic feature user story in real time in the further class, okay? So epic is equal to high level goal. Just pay attention. We will be having feature. We will be having user story. Sagar, you got it right. The sequence, epic, feature,
Yes,
user story. I will let you know how it is looks like. Just pay attention on these three. Okay. Okay, for example, epic is, I told you, a big goal. Okay, a big goal. So, for example, epic is something like vendor management. Okay, vendor management. So, vendor management includes many things, right? For this module, it includes joining and selling on the app. Like, for example, vendor registration, vendor profile, vendor notification, vendor verification. All these were a part of what? All this part of what? Can
Vendor
anyone tell me?
management.
vendor.
Now,
Vendor management.
now you got an idea, right? What is epic means? Epic means it will
Uh,
be only one line, one line. They will be discussing only big goal, and that big goal will be broke down into the parts. That parts is called features. Okay, features. For vendor management means it could be vendor registration, document of vendor profile management, order notification and management, vendor verification and approval. Can anyone tell me what else we can include according to you in the vendor management? Anything you can do, anything you can tell me. I will let you know whether it is makes sense or not. So basically, wait, let me understand about the vendor management. Okay, vendor module means, for example, the seller I told you, right? Seller means what? The one who is having the products, and the products he will be updating or uploading in the this green card application. So this vendor is like he will update all his details first. Vendor will be updating his registration details, documents, uploads. Like for example, when someone is starting the food business, they need to submit the food license, right? Food license certificate and some other mandatory certificates, hotel certificate. So here also vendor needs to submit the vendor registration details, documents upload. So what documents upload? I am specified like GST, eco-friendly, tax identification, proof of business address, bank details, ID proof. So everything vendor needs to upload. And vendor profile management, order status management, order status update. So this is like a application of the vendor only, vendor application kind of. Okay. So what exactly vendor should have? So for example, he is responsible for updating the what? His products, right? Like for natural products, whatever organic or natural products we are having. So he will be updating. So for example, natural products is like a toothpaste or soap, okay, a kind of sugar or anything natural related to natural, this vendor will be updating. So for updating those in his application, what are the features he needs to have? Those features are called vendor module features. Okay, I mentioned here product catalog management means he will be updating his product catalog, and he can able to he will get the notification, and he can update the status. For example, once the vendor is ship the product into place the product into the order, then he will update the status, whether the status is shipped or delivered or shipped or processing or in progress, he will update. So this feature is all about that. And sales is all about he can able to identify so far how many products he was sold in a month or in a 6 months. So this feature will come to know about that insights. And communication with customers means this is one of the option. For example, for vendor, he will directly communicate with the customers. How happy with the product, he can able to check with that customers. So this is one of the option. So now you got it right. Vendor module means vendor module features. What are the exactly vendor module features means? Sagar, Shekhar, Shubham, Monashrita.
Yes.
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 Understood.
Monashrita, you got it?
Yes. Yeah, I
Okay.
got it.
So let's apply now. Epic. Epic, I told you. Epic, I told you, it is only high level. They will only define one line answer. Okay. For example, yeah, I want a vendor management, and I want that need to have basically details of the vendors. So the stakeholder will define only this level, only one line. Only one line they will summarize. Sorry, not this one. Yeah, only one line itself they will define. So that is called, what is this called?
Epic.
If they define only
Epic.
one line,
Epic.
yeah. If they
Epic.
define if about their business, if they define only in one line, that is called epic. So if they break down these epic into parts, that is called features.
Futures.
Okay, let's consider the features now. Vendor management, I explain you the broad in the high level overview. Vendor can include vendor registration because vendor should register, okay? And you need to upload the documents. This is one of the two features. Another feature is vendor profile management. Another feature is product catalog management, order notification management, vendor verification and approval management. Can anyone suggest me another feature where we can add in the vendor? Just give a try. Even if it is wrong, it's okay. Please,
Vendor
everyone
Customer
try.
communication.
Vendor customer communication.
Customer communication. That is for what? Why here? Because
I mean,
mhm. Okay, so yeah, so here we don't have, right? That in the
Yes.
above we have. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, other than that, can you think uniquely? Shekhar, Sagar, Shubham, anything. Basically, in the vendor application, we need to implement this, whatever the feature we are going to have. Can anyone think, Shubham, vendor
Vendor
application?
rating, can we specify vendor rating?
Okay, vendor rating means, for example,
Like on
hmm,
AliExpress, we have vendor ratings, right? How old the vendor
who
is,
will give this
we need to
rating?
trust. When
Users.
our admin, uh, like our
Okay,
admin can
one
do that. I
second.
mean, if he's an old registered vendor from working from so long, so we do the verified vendor. Like on AliExpress, I've
Oh,
seen there are
okay,
verified
got
vendors,
it.
there are non-verified vendors.
Vendor rating. Okay, given by the in our case, what is the project name?
Admin,
Green card. So admin is a part
green
of
card.
green card only. Okay,
Yes,
Shubham,
green card will be.
admin is a part of
Yes,
green card
Hmm.
only. We can specify
green
that.
card, correct.
Vendor rating, green card, admin. Okay. What is your thoughts, Monashrita, on this, or do you have any other idea? Other than this, can we include any feature? Rashekar, Sagar, Monashrita, do you have any thoughts to provide me? No? Shubham, sorry, Sagar, any idea?
Uh,
Any feature? You're not getting any
no,
AI.
sir.
Can't we include any AI related stuff also here? Don't you think that AI related?
Mhm.
I mean, any price negotiation?
Uh-huh. Price negotiation. Price negotiation means, for example, you're saying that setting the price. That one
Yeah,
only?
exactly. Yes, I mean, every day or every month it will be changes from the vendor side also, right?
Very good, very good. Price management, we can say. Okay. Okay, very good.
So
Okay, Sagar.
that come under catalog management, isn't it? While listing the
Okay, for
product,
yeah,
we will
I
have
know.
that feature.
Yeah, I know, but he suggested one feature, right? So
Ha,
for
okay,
him's
okay.
sake, I'm writing.
Okay.
I'm making it clear, okay, features. So vendor profile management, it will comes all this. Vendor registration documents also come. But the reason I differentiated because you want to know the features first. Okay, Sagar,
Features.
anything you want to add? Feature wise, do you have any thoughts?
And one
Uh,
thing I can say that vendor onboarding, because onboarding feature we didn't mention that, right?
Onboarding is basically what when the vendor is submitted the
wh-
details and updated documents,
Ah, yes, yes.
we
No,
can
no, no. I
update
mean
the
to say that
status.
transport.
The transport in the sense.
I
Ordering,
mean,
Okay.
if sellers will give the orders,
delivery.
means from the vendor side only the transport will have to go, right? It's also one future, na?
Can you repeat once again?
Like,
I didn't get.
I'm saying that if someone will purchase the product from the vendor side, means vendor have to send the transporter.
Okay. Okay. Delivery tracking, you mean?
like courier
Yes,
parcel.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
delivery
Tracking.
tracking.
yes.
Okay. Tracking. Okay. Tracking. Very good. Sagar, do you have anything?
No, sir.
So, for example, we can add any AI related stuff also. Like, for example, uh, for admin, for what we can say.
Like customer interaction for quick responses.
Yeah, for quick record, we can able to add that AI related feature also. So now pay attention, all four of you. If you ask me, Epic, these features are going to be taken care by your stakeholder and product owner. You are not going to part of this Epic and features. Monashrita, clear? Monashrita, Shekhar, Shubham, Sagar.
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
Yes. Got it.
Shubham, understood? Who is going to take
Understood,
care?
understood, sir.
Stakeholders or product
Straight.
owners.
Product owner will take care of it.
Both will take care. Okay, stakeholders and
Hmm.
product owner will decide. Okay, now you got it right. Epic features means
Hmm.
all four of you.
Yes,
Sugar. So,
Hmm.
clear now.
okay.
Yes.
Then comes what? Then comes what? We are done with the
Futures.
User
Epic.
story.
We
User
done with the
Futures.
stories.
features. Very good.
No,
So who
futures.
features is done right already.
User stories.
Sorry. User stories. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So now tell me, who is going to create user story?
I mean, business
We are
analyst is going to
BA.
create the user stories.
Monashrita, what about you? Who create user story?
Yeah, I think we as business analysts will create.
Yes, very good. So be confident. Please make a note. Okay, this is real time. Whatever I'm saying, it real time. Same will be performed by you in the organization. Epics features are taken care by the stakeholder and the product owner. Epic will be decided by the stakeholder. Features will be, product owner will break down. Okay, features will break down by product owner. Okay, who will break down? Please repeat.
Product owner,
Product owner.
Who will
Product owner.
define this epic?
stakeholders.
Stakeholder.
Stakeholder.
Very good. So the now comes to now for the project epic is defined feature. Yeah, tell me, Mona.
Uh, what is the difference between stakeholder and product owner?
See, stakeholder is the one who gives the requirement for you, project requirements. Okay,
That's correct.
so the stakeholders
Uh,
are like for example, marketing person, finance person,
hmm,
HR. Uh, all these people are called stakeholders. They will only give the requirement because they are good with the application or the process. Okay. So for every organization will be having the for every project will be having different stakeholders. Okay.
hmm,
So they will their job is to give the requirements to the their job is to give the requirements and set the business needs. Okay, Mona?
hmm.
And
Okay.
the product owner is basically and understand about the business needs, and he will break down into the features, and he will be giving the requirement to the business analyst, and he will maintain the product backlog. Product backlog
Hmm.
is a part of Mona. Product backlog is a part of. Did you come across any? Did you come across any ever? What is product backlog means?
Product backlog. No,
Did
I
you come
don't know.
across Jira?
No,
It's a
Shailesh.
tool. It's a
Jira,
tool.
Yeah.
Jira,
No.
Jira also you didn't come across.
I've heard, but I didn't come across that.
It's a ticketing tool, right?
Yes, you are
Hmm.
absolutely right.
Yes.
So, okay. So, product owner is basically once the requirement is gathered from the stakeholder, he will be giving to the business analyst, and he will prioritize the requirement. What to be developed first, what to be developed in the next sprint, what to be developed in the future. Okay. Okay, Monashita,
Okay.
you got it right? The difference now?
Both are from same
No. Why
organization,
same?
right?
Yeah, same. They will be a part of the your project only, but they will not be part
Okay.
of your organization. They will be from
Okay.
from other sector. They will come and they will be a part of
Both
your
are from
project.
different organizations.
Yes,
Different
very good.
people.
Yes, very
Okay.
good.
Hmm.
Okay, so now features are created by the product owner, and what product owner will do now? He will come to the business analyst. Okay, he will come to the business analyst. Now comes the actual requirement gathering for a BA. Let's play the role play. Okay, let's take the scenario. So PO was approaching business analyst. Okay, so PO comes. Yeah. So let's take. Okay, Rajshekar, I'm assuming as a business analyst. So I am as a business analyst. So I am as a product owner. I'm not a Shailesh as a BA trainer. Now I am playing a role of product owner. Rajshekar is playing a role of business analyst. So how will be in the real time means, for example, uh, okay. So Rajshekar, I have one requirement. Can you please create a user story?
Okay.
Okay. The requirement is so for we are having a vendor application. Okay, vendor application. So in which for to get them registered. Okay, I want
Hmm.
the vendors needs to update their username and password,
Okay.
and upon clicking upon clicking next, it should ask them to upload the documents. Okay,
Okay.
let me write the requirement. Okay, you might be confusing because in reality, this is how the product owner will say to you. Okay,
Okay.
like how I'm told you. You need to, as a business analyst, needs to always make a notes. Okay, you need to always carry a notepad, or you can even ask to your
Book.
stakeholders. Yeah, very good. You need to maintain a book, and also always you need to it's good to ask whether I can record the session or not. You can ask to your stakeholder, sir. So not you can say, sir. You can say that, yeah, yeah. You can ask like Shekhar. You can ask to me that Shailesh, can I record the session for my references so that it will be helpful for me if I miss any. This will avoid any kind of inaccuracy with gathering the requirement. So he will say, okay, it's okay. You can record the session. He will say. So these are the best practices. Okay, carrying the notepad or asking them politely whether we can able to record the session or not. Got it? All three or four of you. Sagar, you got it?
Yes,
Understood.
yes, yes, sure.
Okay. So Sagar, now I told you the requirement. So can you implement whatever I told you now? I mean,
You had told about username and also password. For clicking next.
no. You should ask me, you should say me like, for example, if you are wanting
Yes,
to
sentence
record the
wise.
session. No. If you wanting to record the
Oh,
session,
oh, absolutely.
you ask
Yeah,
me.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I,
Now tell me,
okay.
Rajshekar.
Yeah.
Rajshekar or Sagar, anyone. Yeah. Now I'm
Yeah.
going to give you the requirement. Okay. Yeah. Continue, Shekhar.
Yeah. Okay. If you don't mind, can I please record the session, Mr. Sailesh?
Yeah. Sure, Shekhar. No problem. I have no problem.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. So my requirement is vendor needs to log in with the username and password and upon clicking save, the application, the system, we can say. Okay, system or application is same, but we use system word more. We can also say application. Okay, but we majorly use system should show confirmation message to system should display. Okay, system should display confirmation message as login is successful. Okay, Shekhar, this is my requirement.
Yes.
You
Okay.
need to ask me the doubts if you have. This
No.
is real time, guys. Shubham,
Yeah. Good.
paying
Yes,
attention,
sir.
right?
Yes, yes, yes.
How the requirement you get from the product owner? Monashita, paying attention,
Uh,
right?
yes.
From where this requirement was gathered as a product owner?
From stakeholders.
Yeah, from the stakeholders, you're correct. But from where
Hmm.
this user story was coming?
Feature.
Yeah,
Vendor registration.
tell me. You are telling someone told Shubham, I
On the
guess.
registration.
What is this called?
Vendor registration.
The
Features.
feature came
Future.
from product owner.
Vendor registration feature.
Yes.
Okay, guys, Sagar, getting?
Yes, yes, sure.
Don't you think is it correlated, this registration and this login?
Yes.
Username,
Exactly.
Yes,
password?
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm saying. Okay. Rashika, do you have any doubts? Because BA will be asking you doubts. If this requirement is understandable for you, then it's fine. If it is not, if you have any doubts, ask me. That is the exactly what BA
No.
does in the work environment.
No, I don't have any doubts.
Okay, what about Shubham, Sagar, Monashrita? Do you have any doubts with this requirement?
Now
Hmm.
all clear. Now we can create a user story.
Okay, so creating user story we'll discuss tomorrow. So today I will be focusing only on the requirement gathering. And let me give you some complex requirement now.
Okay.
Uh, Product catalog I'm taking, okay. I'm going to give you the requirement from the product catalog management. Product catalog means just keep in mind that the vendor will be adding the products into the application. What is the application name? What is our application name?
Green
card.
card.
Green card.
Green card.
Yes, very good. So let me think, okay. Okay. Vendor should so tell me, what did you understand with this requirement? So this requirement I'm going to give for Shubham. Shubham, you are not Shubham now. You are a business analyst. I'm product owner.
Yes.
So Shubham, I have very good. Hi Shubham. So I have one requirement. Can you please create a user story? And the requirement is the product owner should add the products in the our green card application. So in a day, I need only 20 products needs to be added by the vendor. Okay. So in
Okay.
case if he adds more than that, I want the system should throw an error message saying that your limit is reached. Try again after 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Is it clear? Do you have any doubts? You can ask doubts, yeah. No problem.
Yes.
Because
Yes. So
it's not like I'm giving requirement and you're accepting. It should not be like that. Okay.
mhm,
Just ask doubt.
understood. So here we have a line
Mhm.
for your limit is reached. Try again. So can we consider this part in the acceptance criteria, because we can't add everything in the user story, right?
Yeah.
Like as a vendor, I
Mhm.
want to
Yes.
add
Yeah, but
products.
no, you need to ask me the
Then
doubts from the process perspective,
yes,
okay?
okay.
Not from the user story acceptance perspective, Shubham.
Uh-huh.
Process perspective, you need to ask. For example, 20
Products.
minutes. Okay. Is there any
Unlimited.
logic that will stop automatically after reaching 20? Something like that you need to ask. Process wise, you need to ask, not from the user story and
Mhm.
acceptance perspective. Okay. Now you got an idea, right, Shubham? Okay.
Okay, okay,
Just think, no problem. Think, no problem, and ask me effective questions. You can give a try. Others
okay,
also you can give a try. Monashrita, Sagar, Rashikar.
Yeah, okay, Sailesh, you mentioned that you have to add up to 20.
Yeah.
If the products are lesser than 20 means? I mean, if
Okay.
the
Yeah.
products are lesser than 20 means how
Yeah.
to,
Very
I
good.
mean, pop up
Yeah.
any error message also for that?
No. So actually, if it is less than 20, the system should not pop up any message. Okay. It should only
okay.
pop up a message when it is exceeds more than 20. Very good, Rashikar. You asked me the effective question. So this is how you need to ask the question to the product owner. Can you give Sagar try? Monashriti also. You need to ask from this requirement only. Doubt. Try, no problem. Sagar, even if it is wrong, no
Uh,
problem. Mhm.
no, Shailesh, actually, I was having the same look. Like, we can add, what if we add less than 20?
Okay.
The question, yeah, it
Don't you
was,
think that vendor should add products? So don't you think that what kind of products he is eligible to add? Don't you ask that question? Analytically
yeah,
think. Analytically, you need to think. What kind of products you are not, are we going to set or define any
yeah,
specific 20 products only? Why don't you ask that question?
Organic.
You can ask
Correct.
that question, right?
organic,
Sagar?
natural. Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, Monashrita, Shubham, give a try, no problem. This is how you gather the requirement. It's open for everyone. Monashrita, thinking or
I'm thinking.
Can I?
from, yeah,
Do we have any save button after adding 20 products so that system can give an error message?
yeah, we can keep the, yeah, I want save option. So as soon as once the products are added up, I mean, every time once the product is added, the vendor should click the, I mean, save option. We need to click on save option.
So do we need to have save option for every individual product or after
Yes,
adding the
no,
20 products?
okay. Okay, I actually want for every individual product, I want save option. Just by clicking on save, I mean individually, the vendor should have the product. Okay, once the product is added or updated, he need to have the save option at the end. Okay, individually I was expecting, and at the same time, I want I want uh, uh, I want at the end of the 20 products were marked as done.
So after adding 20 products, upon click, for say I'm adding 25 products, upon
Okay,
clicking save option, the error message will be getting, right?
not only
Like
25,
you
if
have
it is
exceeded
reached,
the limit.
yeah, you are correct. But even if it is reaches 21, if it, so for example, 20 after what, 21, right? So
Hmm.
it starts from 21. So 21 onwards, if it is goes on, then the error message should display to the vendor saying that your reach is completed. Please try again after 24 hours. Okay. Sagar, Shubham,
Okay, my question is the error message should state upon clicking the save button or else after adding the beyond the limit. That is my question.
okay, after clicking on save option only, I want this message to be displayed, not before.
Yeah, okay, I'm clear now.
Okay, what about Sagar? Any ideas do you
Yes.
have?
And one more thing,
Will it
Shailesh, you mentioned, yeah, please.
prevent them from adding further products like 21 instead of showing error? Will it stop just adding at the 20 itself after 20?
Okay, so actually,
Like,
once the 20 products are completed, when the
hmm,
uh,
will it show
cust
a
Mhm.
limit message after 20 products instead of letting them add more than 20?
Okay, that's good try. So I actually don't want that to be triggered in the initial stage that your 20 products are completed. So actually,
Hmm.
when they are about to save the option, so in that only in that case, I want this message to be displayed. Okay,
Okay.
Mona,
Hmm.
very good,
Hmm.
very good. You given a good try. And Shubham, any doubts? Anything you
Yeah,
want to add?
I can't think of anything right now.
So now you got an idea, right? All four of you,
Yes.
Monashrita, Shubham, Shekhar,
Uh,
Sagar.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is how we gather we get the requirement from the product owner. We need to ask the questions. I applied the
And
elicitation technique. What is that elicitation technique now? Can anyone tell me?
conducting the
Gathering,
survey
con-
meetings.
gathering
No,
to
right now,
conduct
which technique I applied
uh,
for this?
Interview.
One-on-one.
interview.
brainstorming.
One-on-one interview.
Who is that?
Interview.
Okay. Why interview? How you are saying?
One-on-one interview, that kind of thing.
Yes, very good. Appreciate. This is called interview technique because I am a product owner, right?
Yes.
So how many
Hmm.
products owner you were in the call? How many products owners are on the call? Can anyone confirm me?
One.
One only.
Only,
Yeah, tell me in confidence manner, guys. Yeah,
One
one
only.
only.
One.
Yeah,
only
tell me
one.
confidence why you're with the
Yes.
low voice saying. I'm the only one product owner were available on the call.
Hmm.
So that's the reason interview technique is applied. For example, now I am as a I am business analyst. Rajshekar, Shubham, Sagar, Monashrita are stakeholders. So now what is the technique name called? What technique we can apply?
Workshop.
Okay, what about others?
Can we do like from brainstorming?
Okay, yes, very good. What about Sagar and Rajshekar? Yesterday I taught you, right? Forgot? Rajshekar, Sagar?
Any mock-up?
Mock,
No,
survey.
no, no,
Any
no. Techniques,
survey.
techniques.
Survey. It's
Okay.
also one thing.
But survey means we'll share the feedback, right, Shekhar?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you're on the call. You all are on the call.
Uh-huh.
Which
Yes,
techniques we
exactly.
can apply? Okay, so seems
Like a
like you're
meeting?
no. Illustration technique. Illustration technique means I told you interview technique. Interview means what, Shekhar? We'll asking questions, deep dive, right?
Asking
The
the
panel
questions.
member.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of the technique to gather the requirements effectively from the stakeholders. So seems like you are didn't understood the technique, Sagar and Rashikar. Go
No. I
through the
understand,
document.
man. Yes,
So
sure.
Monashrita and Rashikar, sorry, Shubham was correct. We can apply brainstorming or
Hmm.
what else? Shubham, you told workshop, right?
Workshop.
Okay. Now tell. Okay. Shubham, what is workshop? Can you explain to the audience of this call? Audience who are on the call.
Yes. So basically, workshop involves multiple stakeholders and the BA, where inputs from all the stakeholders are taken into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
And
okay, continue.
so it's not one-on-one basically. Kind of a brainstorming session where on each epic we discuss deeply to understand the features and then define the user stories.
Very
So
good.
we have
And
stakeholders from each department.
okay, so based on how you are applying this workshop, why can't you apply then interview then? Why you are applying only workshop? Sorry, workshop. Shubham,
Yeah. So interview mainly what we understand is one-to-one method where a
very good.
stakeholder from a specific domain is
Yes,
involved, but we
yes.
conduct workshop when it's a matter of
When
a
there are
team.
multiple stakeholders,
Yeah,
in that case, we'll
multiple
conduct
stakeholders.
we will apply illustration. It is completely depends on the situation. So if there is a
Situation.
more
Correct.
stakeholders, we will apply illustration technique called workshop. And Monashrita, you have said about the brainstorming. So if there is a confusion with the requirement, so which technique we will apply? Brainstorming. So can you give the explanation on that brainstorming according to you?
It is a group it's kind of a group discussion where people give out ideas and whatever they feel like solutions.
Okay, very good. So why you are applying brainstorming here? Why not workshops now? What is the difference